Well, in a week and a half, voters will decide our country's next government and prime minister, voting in a new leader for the first time in a decade. Anne-Marie Mediwake is covering the campaign and how the races here in Edmonton will impact the entire country. Good morning, Anne-Marie. Let's talk about you coming to Alberta first to focus on your reporting.
Yeah, so thank you, and good morning to you as well. Listen, as an Albertan, and I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm actually from Brooks and Lethbridge. My husband is from Nobleford, so we've got deep roots here. And as Albertans that live and work in Ontario, I'm often asked about this idea of Western alienation. What is it? Where does it come from? What's driving it? And what's motivating all of this frustration? So it was really great to come here and be able to hear firsthand from Albertans. We had a great conversation with Matt Solberg just about the history, where it comes from, and what the future could look like for this province if another Liberal government does get put in place after April 28th.
So what have you learned about some of these close ridings in Alberta? Things have been reshaped a little bit here, and there are certainly seemingly some open races.
Yeah, well, what was fascinating for us also to come here is that, this is a province that typically votes blue. And up until January, it looked like a Conservative government was going to be heading to Ottawa. And then everything changed with the U.S. tariffs. So we wanted to find out, first of all, what the sense for voters was here in the province of Alberta. And of course, Alberta has really come to the fore in this election coverage, particularly because of Donald Trump and because of tariffs and resources. And as we know, this is the oil capital of Canada. So we had a chance to really get into this look of an urban and rural divide in the voters. And while the rural ridings, as you know, are firmly blue, there is some opportunity for the Liberals and perhaps the NDP to gain seats in the larger cities, in Edmonton and in Calgary. So it was fascinating for us to come in, take a look at what that urban and rural vote split looks like and why. And one of the things that stood out to me was something that Shaylan told me when we were at the legislature earlier this week, was when she said that there has been this big influx of immigration of people from BC and Ontario and other places that have settled in the cities and could really impact and maybe change some of the vote that might have been a default Conservative vote ahead of time. So it really is an interesting one to watch. And I'll be part of our election special coverage on election night back in Toronto. And so it will be interesting to see how that plays out as we get to the 28th.
Certainly coming quick. Anne-Marie, we appreciate your insight this morning.
I love being here. Thanks so much, guys. Thanks for welcoming me home.
Absolutely. Anytime.